Hi there, I'm Natasha St. Michael, and today I'm going to be doing a review of Suntegrity Skin Care, their natural moisturizing face sunscreens. I love Suntegrity. They're my favorite sun care brand. I've been using them for over 7 years. And today we're going to be reviewing the 5-in-1 natural moisturizing face sunscreen, Tinted, SPF 30, and also the natural moisturizing face sunscreen and primer, SPF 30. Both of these are mineral sunscreens. Both of them are broad spectrum. Both have 20% non-nano zinc oxide, and they're reef safe, and they're also formulated, both of them, to be sunscreen, a moisturizer, and primer built into one. So they're very moisturizing. They soften the skin, they smooth the skin, they perfect the skin. And they're very comfortable to use and to wear. And what I love about them is that they're easy, super easy. So today we're gonna jump into a review of both products. I get a lot of emails from customers and from subscribers asking me, Natasha, which one do I go with? Do I go with the 5-in-1 Tinted, or do I use the face sunscreen and primer? And it's hard to tell when you're reading product descriptions to know which one is better suited for you. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a demo on myself as well as my husband, who has a deeper skin tone, so you can see what the products actually look like on the skin, how they perform. And I think once you see them, then you'll have a better idea as to which one is more suitable for you, your lifestyle, and your skin. So let's first talk about Suntegrity Skin Care and what the brand is about. So the brand makes all natural sun care products for the face, for the body, and also makeup products, all of which have sun protection built into them. They all use non-nano zinc oxide as the main active ingredient. What I love about the brand is that their products are equally sun care products as they are skincare products. So they're not only going to protect your skin from the sun, but they're also formulated to enhance your skin, to nourish your skin, to soften and smooth your skin, to perfect your skin. And that's what I love about them, is that it's skincare and sun care. So I'm going to do a demo now of both products, and we're going to start with the 5-in-1. This is Tinted. So this comes in 4 shades, and I'm going to show you swatches of all the shades. Basically, it comes in shade fair, it comes in light, golden light, and in medium. The coverage is very light, okay? So it's not a foundation, it's not like a medium coverage or a full coverage foundation, none of that. It basically has these natural pigments in it so that it blends into your skin and there's no white cast. This one, on the other hand, the face sunscreen and primer, this does have a white cast, but let's say you're my skin tone or lighter, you're a porcelain skin tone, then it won't show. It'll pretty much just dissolve into your skin, and your skin might actually appear brighter. But if you have darker skin, like let's say you have even like just a golden light skin tone or an olive or golden or a deep skin tone, this will be a white cast. But this is formulated to be a primer under your makeup. So once you put on foundation on top of it, you won't see the white cast. So basically that's like the big difference between these two products, is that this already has a tint to it, so it blends into the skin, no white cast. You use this kind of like on the go, and it will even out your skin tone a little bit, but it doesn't look like makeup. And then this has the white cast, but this is meant to be a primer under makeup, under your foundation. Basically, that's the whole thing, is that if you wear makeup, go with the natural moisturizing face sunscreen and primer. If you don't wear makeup and you just want something on the go, go with the 5-in-1. That's like the safe call with this. The other difference between these two products is that this one is unscented, and this one does have a natural scent. So it's not a synthetic fragrance, it's not perfume added to it, but there is a little bit of a citrus scent that comes from natural ingredients. Normally, I'm a little bit sensitive to fragrance and things like that. I never had an issue with it. It doesn't irritate my skin at all. I'm very, very sensitive, by the way, to sunscreens. I get hives and rashes and all sorts of lovely stuff from sunscreens, and I've been tortured by that my whole life. And these sunscreens, I've been using them for 7 years. I've never had a clogged pore from them. I've never had breakouts from them. I've never had any rashes, hives, nothing. And in fact, I find because they're zinc based, they really soothe my skin, and they can actually help balance out oil production in the skin as well. So very friendly and suitable for all skin types, by the way. Really, really like outstanding products that way as well. Okay, so let's do the demo. I'm going to be using the shade Light, and basically I use 3 pumps of product just for my face. And what I do is I kind of just, I smear it. I know a lot of people put like these dots on their face, but I just kind of smear it in different places, and then I work it into the skin. The goal is to evenly apply it all over your face. Now, this is unscented. I can use this all around my eyes. I'm prone to getting milia and weird texture from a lot of emollient skincare products, and I don't get that from this. And so I like to totally protect my entire face, plus my ears. Okay, never forget your ears, but really to make sure that every millimeter of my skin is covered with this. And that's it, I apply it. The main thing is that you don't want to be rubbing it between your hands and all over like your fingers. You want to just apply it to your skin so that there's really not much product left over on your fingers. It's all on your face. And that's basically it. And then I would apply it more on my neck, and I would apply another 2 pumps just on my neck. If I move my head around a little bit, you can see that it has a little bit of a shiny, satiny finish. Now, if you give it a good 10 to 15 minutes, this product will completely set on your skin. It will absorb, and it won't ever become matte, and it's not a glossy or dewy finish either. It's really a satin finish, but it's very natural looking. And let's say you want more of a matte look, then all you need to do is put a little bit of powder on top. But I really say give it 10 to 15 minutes just for the product to absorb, to set, and to dry down. Because when you first apply it, it does feel very creamy and emollient. And I remember the first few times I used this, I was like, wow, this is some stuff, right? This is really kind of thick. And then I was quite surprised to see that like 15 minutes later, I don't even feel it on my skin. But it's one of those things where you need to give it time to work and for it to set down. This sunscreen has some awesome ingredients in it. It's the base of it is aloe, and it has a few oils in it that make it emollient and moisturizing, but it also has hyaluronic acid in it, and it also has green tea extract, and it has cucumber, and it has red algae extract as well, all of which plump up the skin, hydrate the skin, balance the skin, and just make the skin smooth and nice. So as you see, like my skin looks good. It looks even and perfected and moisturized, everything. So this is what it looks like a good 5 to 10 minutes after applying it. Like, let's say you want to put some concealer, right? Like you're like me and I've got like darkness under my eyes or redness around my nose. Then I would just apply concealer anywhere I need it. Let's say I need to hide a blemish, I apply it on top. And the beautiful thing about this sunscreen is that it's such a smooth canvas it creates. So it's really easy to blend in makeup on top of it. And then if you want like a matte finish or you want to set it, then you just put powder. So I just washed off the 5-in-1 from my skin. And as my skin is drying, because I want to do a demo of the moisturizing face sunscreen and primer, I want to do a demo of my husband using the 5-in-1 using the shade medium, because he has a much deeper skin tone. And I just want you to see how great it goes into his skin, because for my husband and his skin tone, it's very difficult to find a sunscreen that doesn't look like ashy and weird on his skin. We've tried so many, and this one is like beautiful. It blends right in. And it's funny because I remember the first time I saw it out of the tube, I was like, oh, it's going to be too light. And it is like perfect. So perfect. So have a look at him. Here's my husband, good day.
Hi.
And we got the shade medium. This is the deepest shade of the Suntegrity 5-in-1 Natural Moisturizing Face Sunscreen. And so I want to demo it on him to show you just how well it blends into his skin, and it's great. We're getting a few pumps of this. So as you can see, at first it looks like super light, right? As you can see, it's now blending into his skin, and within a few minutes, you won't even be able to see it.
So normally what? You give it like 5-10 minutes for it to dry down and set?
Yeah, about 5 minutes.
About 5 minutes? Okay. So we're going to just come back in 5 minutes and you'll get to see more close how it looks. So it's been a good 5 minutes that we've let it dry down and set. And as you can see, the sunscreen isn't visible on his skin. It's completely blended in. I've even checked too around the hairline because a lot of times sunscreen, that's where it tends to build up. There's no product that's building up along the hairline or even visible. So it's completely dried down, set, and I would say even within another 5 to 10 minutes, any kind of sheen will absorb into the skin and be gone. It's great. I mean, if you see the difference from when we first apply it to what it looks like now, it's really a very versatile sunscreen.
So now we're going to do a demo of the Natural Moisturizing Face Sunscreen and Primer SPF 30. This is a primer. It's meant to be under makeup. It has a white cast. If you're fair like me, or you have porcelain skin where you're even more fair, you can use this without makeup on top. It's going to blend right in. But if you have skin that's any way deeper or darker than mine, it's going to show as a white cast. So this is really meant to be a primer underneath foundation. Once you apply foundation, the white cast is gone. So, but I just want to show you what it looks like, how it applies. As you can see, it's quite emollient. It's very creamy, just like the 5-in-1. I find this actually to be a little bit more moisturizing. I really like this. And I like the scent too. I find the scent to be really pleasant, and yeah, it's really soft. It makes such a beautiful base under makeup. If you're a makeup person, if you regularly wear makeup, I would go with this. So as you can see, this is some serious whiteness, okay? I remember the first time I used this, I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. What's going on, right? Like this is really, really white. But the cool thing is that when I first tried it, I was like, oh, this is a huge mistake. Luckily, something happened where I was distracted and I had applied it, but then I had to go and do something. And when I came back to the mirror 15 minutes later, this whiteness was gone. I still had a little bit of a white cast, but it was nowhere near white as it looks right now. Because when you see it now, you're just like, oh my God, that's bad, right? But it goes away. It totally goes away. It's just right now it needs to set. It needs a good 10-15 minutes to dry down and it becomes more transparent. Now, because it's scented, I can't really use this around my eyes. My eyes do get a little bit irritated from the scent. It's not like the 5-in-1 that I can like literally put it everywhere. This I have to be more careful with. I also have to be more careful around my hairline and also eyebrows. I find that this does collect. It has that white cast that looks a little bit ashy. So if you get in your eyebrows or along your hairline, just get a damp cloth, and just remove it. With the 5-in-1, it blends right in. You don't have to worry about your hairline, your eyebrows, nothing. If you're a guy and you have a beard or a mustache or a goatee or facial hair, go with the 5-in-1 because it blends right into the hair. You don't have to be careful with it. You could literally put it on blindfolded. It doesn't matter. It's like, it's so easy. Whereas this takes some work, a little bit more work, I would say, you know. So this is part of your makeup application routine. So now that I've applied it and it looks kind of crazy, right? We're gonna let it dry down and set. It's gonna take like 15 minutes for this whiteness to dissolve and go away. So I will come back in 15 minutes for you to see it. So I gave it a good 10 minutes so far to disappear on my skin. And it's pretty cool how it basically just starts absorbing into the skin and becoming more and more clear. It's no longer got that heavy whiteness it had when I first applied it. It's really cool how it just kind of does that. And I would say in another 5 minutes, it'll disappear even more. It never sets down though to like a matte finish or anything. It's got a finish, more of a satiny finish, like the 5-in-1. And if you touch your skin, it's not sticky, it's not tacky, but it's not powdery or anything either. It's really like a moist, soft feeling. And what I love about this is that it just creates a beautiful canvas and a soft canvas and a smooth canvas for applying foundation and makeup on top. Because like what's great about it is that when you apply your foundation, it just glides on, and any kind of texture you might have or lines, things like that, all of that is like smoothed out. So it's a beautiful, hydrating, balancing and healthy looking primer, you know, to make your skin really look soft and supple and hydrated and juicy. You know, it brings back some life and hydration back into the skin. So it's great for underneath foundation. Obviously, you can still see a little bit of a white cast on my face, and I would say in another 5 minutes, it'll probably be like 95% gone, and it'll just make my skin appear brighter. Now, if you have fair skin like me, you can get away with using this without makeup on top. If you have porcelain skin, like even fairer skin than I do, this will completely disappear into your skin. It'll just make your skin look brighter, and you won't need to wear makeup on top if you don't want to. But if you have skin color that is any way more goldeny or any way deep, this is gonna look terrible on your skin on its own. The white cast is gonna stay there. There's gonna be somewhat of a white cast on your skin, and you need to put makeup on to hide that. So they basically have two different purposes. If you are shopping for a sunscreen that you just want, like a sunscreen that you apply to your face and you go with the 5-in-1 because it's tinted, there's no white cast. I can apply it like with my eyes closed and it won't look weird and funky on my skin. It's so easy to blend into your skin. It's effortless. If you wear makeup every day and you want a sunscreen to use underneath your foundation that works, first of all, with all foundations. I've tested this with oil-based foundations, with silicone-based foundations, with water-based foundations, like with so many different things. And this works with everything. It's never gonna make your foundation pill or ball up or separate. It's a great base. And both of these products, by the way, work on top of all skincare products and with all makeup. They won't reject anything. So they work well with everything. But yeah, if you are looking for a sunscreen that you want to use underneath your foundation, use foundation regularly, then go with this one. That's basically the difference. And let's say you have skin that's very sensitive to fragrance, then go with the 5-in-1 because it's fragrance free. Yeah, so now that you've seen the sunscreens and how they work and how they perform and the big difference between the two, now you'll be able to choose more confidently what will work for you. So I'm wishing everyone a fabulous day. It's great making videos. Again, it's been ages, I know, but I'm back doing it. I'm hopefully more consistent now. It's been a crazy time, yeah, with the pandemic and just all the craziness in the whole world. So I hope everyone's doing okay. I hope everyone is healthy and taking good care of yourself and just feeling good. You know, we're here to support each other and to feel good. So yeah, I'm wishing everyone a fabulous day. I'm going to put the links down below. We are carrying Centegrity in my online shop, which is super exciting because I love them so much. And so I'll put links below on them if you want to check these products out. All right, so I will see you again soon. And if you guys have any requests for upcoming videos or blog posts that you want me to do, let me know. Post it in the comments below. Please let me know because I am all yours. Bye.